tonight at the rehearsal dinner, I am emceeing. It's also most likely the last wedding I'll ever be in, maybe? I don't have a big enough circle to be in like a ton of weddings. It's a small, tight-knit circle that I love very much. I'm excited to get to Dallas. We're excited to get to Dallas. I guess you're here too, obviously. So yesterday was my birthday, but today is not technically my birthday, but my birthday because today's the day we're gonna actually celebrate it. In Dallas, we have reservations at Crown Block at the top of the Reunion Tower for dinner, and that's gonna be so gorgeous. I'm so excited. It's like one of those restaurants where you have to dress up or they will refuse service to you, so I don't know what we're getting ourselves into. I'm excited about it. Bubba's, aka Aria, is sleeping at her grandparents' house, and yeah, it's just us. It's just the two of us again to start getaway. Just the two of us. Anyway, okay, here we go. So unlike last time we found out that we were parked closest to the wrong building. I checked ahead of time. I knew what terminal we were going to, so I got it right. We're on our way. Yay! I can't wait to see you. It is officially wedding weekend. It's happening, and I love you. Okay, bye. Alright, you've officially reached the part of the video where I had to pump my boobs in the airplane bathroom. I didn't have any privacy at the seat, so I had no other choice. Right here I said, well, this is new, and I'll be here for 20 minutes. It was a cool experience. I decided to make weird duck faces, you know, just making a fool of myself. Then I waited for 20 whole minutes, which felt like forever. Wow, the ceiling of an airplane bathroom. Wonderful. Anywho, I finished pumping and I poured it down the drain. Now, is it just me, or do you also feel more turbulence in a bathroom than in your seat? I don't know, maybe just me. Packed up all my things, mission accomplished. We have made it safe and sound. Just going down to figure out where we get our car. Oh, there's a sign, rental cars. Okay, we've got the car. The guy at the rental place was super, super nice. He was like, hey, yeah, his name's David. He was like, hey, I'm gonna do you guys a solid. You guys booked a mid-size sedan, but I'm gonna let you have an option of any cars in this whole row that includes SUVs. We were like, what? That's awesome. He's like, just make sure you leave a good review. And we were like, of course. So we are in a little mini SUV. It's so cute though. It's a Mazda. I really like it. We have a Mazda of our own. Yeah, we haven't seen one of these bad boys.
Got less than 3,000 miles.
Dang! I don't even know what year this is, but I like it. So we're here in Dallas and we're gonna have a good time. Well, this doesn't work. Hold on. Okay. You know what? I'm just do it like this. How's it going, guys? I'm in the car pumping, and we are at Buc-ee's. Famous Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is humongous. It is the biggest gas station store I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, Danny is in there right now, and we were gonna go try and check in a little bit early to our hotel, and then they told us that there is no early check-in, that it is only at 3 o'clock, so we have like a half hour. So we came back to Buc-ee's, and he really wants to like explore Buc-ee's. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'll stay in the car, you go in. Now, the plan was for me to actually take a nap in this car. That's also why I wanted to check in early, because I am unbelievably tired. I don't think I've ever been this tired in my entire life, to be honest with you. I literally am like a zombie. It's like the words that are coming out of my mouth don't even feel like they're actually coming out of my mouth. I've gone through all the phases: exhausted, burst of energy, quiet and angry, happy, giggly, crying of laughter, and now I'm back to just zombie. So I was gonna take a nap in this car while he was in there for like the next half hour or whatever. But then I remembered that I haven't pumped in a while. Now, here I am. Oh, you guys. So anyway, that is it. That's the update so far. And I will let you know when I have another. Wow times infinity. I have never had a meal that incredible in my life. And I honestly mean that. Like, if you have not visited Crown Block in Dallas, go. Obviously, it is very fancy. It is very expensive. Be prepared to spend hundreds of dollars. But if you can swing it, go experience it. Absolutely incredible. We got there while the sun was still up, but it was descending. And then it turned into sunset while we were there, and then it turned into night while we were there, so it was perfect. I got sushi that was, honest to God, the best sushi I've ever had in my entire life. It was every flavor component and texture that you would want in your mouth at the same time. Fuji tuna roll, that's what it was called. So it was like pickled Fuji apple with like soy paper and cucumber and avocado and some like carrot. I want to say it was like a crispy onion thing on top, plus like a mascarpone. The sushi was sitting in like a little bed of like the perfect sauce to dip sushi in. It wasn't soy sauce. Like, it was like the perfect mix of like a little sweet, a little sour, a little salty. Like, it was everything. Oh my God. Next level. And then for dinner, I got salmon steak. So it was like salmon, like just falling apart, just melting on my fork salmon. And then it was stuffed with something. It almost seemed like a little bit of like some kind of whitefish or something. And then along the outside trim of it was like some kind of like crust, just this crunch with your salmon that, oh my God, it was so good. They like drizzled like this sauce that was just so divine. So the chef came over to our table and he was like, how are you guys enjoying the food? And then I was like, absolutely incredible, so good, blah, 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 blah. He's like, thank you so much. And he's like, happy birthday. And they gave me a card that was signed by the entire staff. And then we had cheesecake. They brought me like a little dessert with like a big old sparkler, and it was really beautiful. When we were leaving, the chef was by the entrance and he saw us leaving and he's like, oh, hey guys. He's like, happy birthday again. And then he was like, hey, did you get your cookies? And I was like, no, I got cheesecake and I got a sparkler, so I'm good. And he's like, but you didn't get your cookies. And I was like, no, I didn't get my cookies. And he's like, hold on. So he goes around and he's like, hey guys, and he like talks to somebody and they bring me fresh baked cookies. And he's like, happy birthday. And I was like, thank you so much. So I got fresh baked cookies. Yeah, it was incredible. It's one of those things where it's like, I was telling my husband, I was like, babe, we should be doing this at least once a year. Live the high life for a little bit. Go to a super expensive, delicious, don't go to a stupid super expensive place, but go to a super expensive place, incredible food, and dress up to the nines and just like enjoy and don't care about the freaking bill. Order a drink, order two, order a dessert, order sides, order everything you want, and just like live the life at least once a year. I feel like if you can, it's so, I don't know, we just deserve to be spoiled. Life is just insane. So like, just freaking live for a little bit in a smart way. Like, you can't do that every day, obviously. Sometimes, God, just get spoiled. In whatever way that is for you. Yeah, it's been It's been a perfect birthday. And now we start the wedding festivities. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna go meet up with my BFF who's getting married and all of her guests who are in town so far. We're gonna go meet up at Top Golf. That is all the update for tonight. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Good night. Waking up from yet another nap on this trip. We're getting ready right now to go to the rehearsal. This morning we went to Top Golf. Danny over here had to be like a freaking golf trainer. Pro athlete. You were really good, babe. You did an awesome job. Everybody was very impressed. And then after that we picked up some food, came back to the room, ate, and then I took a nap. For the first time, I actually got an energy drink today because this morning I was so freaking tired. I don't know, it's the 2-hour difference, I guess. It's like, I have jet lag, but I just don't feel like I deserve to be jet lagged because it's only a 2-hour difference, but I think we're just getting older maybe. I was worried about having an energy drink because I can't even have coffee. Like my heart starts pounding and it makes me feel really gross. I was like, I guess I can try it. I really needed something. It was fine. Honestly though, babe, I feel like I get a lot more energy from matcha. But anyway, it got me through it. So it was a great time. And then tonight at the rehearsal dinner, I am emceeing. People are gonna be giving toasts and stuff, so let's practice. Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope everyone's having a good night. Hey ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing tonight? Okay, I'm not really gonna be that stupid. It's actually gonna be great, but I volunteered to MC tonight because I didn't want the bride to have to deal with that. So that's gonna be my night. I'm excited. But anyways, I really am kind of procrastinating getting out of bed right now. I really need to get dressed and get myself together for this night. See you laters. We need to talk. First of all, excuse this like kind of leftover makeup and also bags under my eyes because we got basically no sleep. Leftover curls, now that's actually pretty cute. Right now I'm in a nursing room at the airport. I like it. So we missed our flight. Yeah, you heard that right. We were able to get on another flight that wasn't too far off. Our original flight was going to be leaving at 8:33. This flight is leaving at 10:30. So, not bad. Yeah, we missed it. It was so hectic. Oh my God. First of all, we woke up late, but not too late. Like, it didn't throw off our whole schedule that bad. The plan was to wake up at 5, leave by 5:30, ended up waking up at 5:30. But still, the navigation was like, it was only gonna delay us by 10 minutes. While we're driving, there was a slowdown. Everybody had to merge all the way left because turns out there was some kind of accident or something. But then right after we passed the accident, it splits, like the freeway did like a fork, go right or you go left, but you have to cross all the lanes if you need to go right. And the navigation goes, keep right. And we were like, wait, what? what? And so we ended up going off on a different part of the freeway. So now it rerouted us. We got pushed back another 10 minutes. Get to the car return, book it. The car return is like its own building, so you have to get on a bus to drive you to the actual airport from the car return place. So we're waiting for the bus. And Danny is like, do you know what terminal we are? Because there's big old signs where you should wait basically like next to whatever terminal would match with your flight, right? You know what I'm saying? The bus shows up to pick people up. We're like walking towards Terminal C's sign, and she points to Terminal C, Terminal B, Terminal A. She points to all three signs and she tells everybody, come this way. So we get on the bus and we're waiting, and she gets to Terminal A, which by the way, it was like at least a 10-minute drive from the car rental place. Well, Terminal A is split into two parts, and then you have to drive another at least like 2 minutes. And when you're in a hurry, like another 2 minutes, they have to drive at least like another 2 minutes to Terminal A, such and such through such and such, you know, like. So we get to Terminal B, but getting from Terminal A to Terminal B is, I kid you not, like another, it's at least 5 minutes, but it's probably closer to 10. I was like, are we going to a different airport? We take forever, finally get to Terminal B, which is of course split into two also. And we're like, God, at least we're next. She gets on the bus and she looks around and sees that there's still people sitting, and she goes, where are you guys going? And we're like, what are you talking about? So one girl is like, oh, I'm Terminal E. She's like, oh no, you're on the wrong bus. And my husband, he's like, wait, so what about Terminal C? And then she's like, wrong bus. And we're like, what? So we're like, well, then how do we get to Terminal C? She's like, oh, you got to get off here. Quickest way, you take the elevator up to the second floor. They'll pick you up there, and then they'll take you to Terminal C. So we jump off that shuttle. My husband literally didn't even let her finish her sentence. He grabbed our stuff so fast and jumped off the bus. I don't even know how he got all of our bags and just freaking Hercules'd it, you know? So I'm running to keep up with him. Get to the second floor. Of course, it's a far freaking walk to where that shuttle picks you up. You can see it in the distance. We're just like power walking. And then I see the shuttle pulls up, and I'm like, we are not missing this bus. Danny is holding all the bags, right? I don't have any. I'm like, babe, I'm gonna go, because my plan is like, I'm just gonna freaking sprint there, and I'm gonna make sure that they wait for him. So I'm sprinting. I mean, I was gone. I was like, pretty impressive actually. I haven't done that since like middle school. As I'm approaching the bus, the driver is out on the sidewalk, and so he points to me like, and I'm like, yes. And then he's like, slow down, don't worry about it. And also like, when you're in a hurry, but then somebody's not in a hurry, you know, it's like, we make it. This freaking tram takes us all the way back to Terminal A. Terminal A, Part 1. Terminal A, Part 2. Luckily, it skips Terminal B and just goes straight to C. Get in, and then of course we have to check a bag. So then we went to the kiosk. It goes, you're out of the time window or something like that. So then I talked to one of the workers, and I'm like, I already checked us into the flight, but we just need to check the bag. And she's like, yeah, the bag is what kills it. And I'm like, so you're saying we officially missed our flight? She's like, yeah. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. You know, and you know what, at the end of the day, it was what was meant to be. We truly believe that. Like, for whatever reason, we weren't meant to be on that flight. I don't know. We're back in sunny California. It was a good flight. Bit of turbulence, quite a bit of turbulence when descending also, but all in all, we got here safe and sound and not too late. That's the biggest thing, because apparently Aria is not eating anything but watermelon all of a sudden. She's like, she wants the boob. If she doesn't get me, she's not gonna have it. So I'm excited to get back to my baby. All will be well again. And also I want to eat some sushi, even though it will not live up ever to the sushi I had at Crown Block. That's all, folks. See you later.